Hi guys, this is Jessica Sadowski with Century 21, and this is questions to ask when buying a home for the first time. One of the first questions you should ask yourself, especially if you're a first-time home buyer about to purchase a home soon, is what can I afford? Now, a lot of people, you want to talk with a lender, and they'll give you an amount you're approved for, and they'll tell you what you can afford. That number that they give you that you're approved for on paper may not be what you actually feel like you can afford. So you yourself want to do some work on your own personal finances. You want to write down your income. You want to write down your monthly expenses. You want to write down your debts. And from there, come up with a number that you feel comfortable with as your monthly payment for a mortgage. And give that information to your lender so that the two of you can come up with a good financial plan. How much should I put down? Now this really depends. If you have the ability to put 20% down, go ahead and do it if you want to pay the loan off quicker and you want a lower monthly payment. The more money you put down, the lower your monthly payment will be. A lot of first-time home buyers will use what we call an FHA loan, and that loan requires 3.5% down. So if you were thinking about buying a home that is $300,000, that down payment will be about $10,000. So you want to at least have $10,000 in the bank. If you're looking to put down 5% conventional loan, you're going to want to have at least $15,000 for the down payment. So really it depends on how much money you have. If you have not as big a savings, you'll probably want to go for that lower down payment. But if you have the savings, I recommend putting down as much as you can in order to keep that monthly payment lower and pay the house off quicker. Besides your down payment, what other costs should you expect when buying a home? One is going to be your closing costs. Your closing cost is going to be another 3 to 5% of the purchase price. This is going to include lender fees, title work, taxes. So you're going to want to budget for that as well. Another one is home inspections. Home inspections are done within the first 10 days of a transaction being under contract. So you're going to want to have this money up front. You're probably going to pay from anywhere from $600 to $1,000 in home inspections. And I'm making the budget out to $1,000 because it really depends on what inspections you're going to get. If you're getting the standard home inspection, radon, termite, you may only need $600 to $700 for those inspections. But if you are purchasing a property with a well or a septic system, there are going to be additional inspections you're going to pay for. And a sewer scope is also an additional inspection that many people are starting to pay for now. I put home appraisal on this list separately because this is another fee that's typically paid up front, not at closing. When you get an estimate from your lender with closing costs, the appraisal will be in that estimate, but because it's up front, I like to list it separately. So these are a few other items that you're going to want to budget for when buying a home. Now that you answered some of the tough questions about what it takes financially to buy a home, start asking yourself the fun questions. Like, where do you want to live? How many bedrooms and bathrooms is ideal for you? Start writing down your preference. The home buying process should be fun. Although some of the information that you get will be overwhelming, it's my job to break it all down for you and make the process as smooth as possible. If you're thinking about buying a home soon, reach out. I'll answer any questions that you have.